So who am I and why should I have a shot at getting the VinWiki cheap Lambo? First, I live up in North Georgia. This is my road. All-wheel drive Gallardo would be kind of nice. But I'm a car guy. I build cars. I don't have a YouTube channel, but I've built a number of them over the years. I'm a writer. I've got a series of best-selling zombie books, and they're pretty car-centric. On the covers are some real cars that actually exist and some fantasy cars that I would really like to build. The Lambo is one of them. Ed has had me on his VinWiki show a couple of times, and if I can get this Gallardo, I've got some pretty interesting ideas of what we can do with it to tie it into the books, get it on TV, do a little bit of charity work with it, and go from there. These are some images my artist drew for me. Widodo kind of went wild. I don't believe we can actually do the hover car or probably any of the others and still make the car functional. But you get the drift. That's the direction we're going to go with it. I take the Zombie Road Mustang to different shows. It's been in half a dozen different music videos. People love to get their picture taken with it. I think the Gallardo would be the same way.
All right, this is my submission for the VinWiki Cheap Lambo contest. The whole idea behind this is Ed is selling his Gallardo for $35,000 if you come up with the coolest idea. VinWiki and Swae are kind of sponsoring this. Now, my idea is to take and not make a full-on off-road racer with it because, I mean, let's face it, it's a nice car. If you went racing with it off-road, you would just totally trash it. You'd break it, and you can never afford to fix it unless you were some rich dude, which I'm not. But I have a series of books, Zombie Road books, and there's a group of people in the books that drive hopped up Ferraris and Lamborghinis, and they're actually, it's fiction, so they're jet powered, which would be really cool to do the Gallardo with. And I actually have plans for a Countach jet powered car because there's kind of a little bit of trunk room in there. You could actually do it. The Gallardo, you don't have any trunk room in the back, so I'm not sure a jet would actually work on it. But like I said, I don't want to totally trash this car, but I do want to improve upon it so it would be more of a zombie road, off-road, kind of Mad Max-ish kind of car, but not crazy radical. What I would do with the car would then be, hopefully, it gets written into the script. They're turning the Zombie Road books into a TV series, and it's going to have hero cars and hero trucks in it. This 55 Chevy is going to be in it for sure. There's a 379 Pete that's going to be all decked out with zombie killing apparatus all over it, and the Hell Drivers run these Lamborghinis and Ferraris and whatnot. Basically, they're the Pony Express. They're the delivery drivers. This is set a couple of years after the apocalypse, and some of the roads in the central United States have been opened, and they deliver things that, you got to have a part for your electric power plant or whatever really important thing you need. The Hell Drivers deliver it overnight, or it's free, anywhere in the central states. That's the premise of, the high-speed Lambos and Ferraris and whatnot in the books. It's very car-centric. What I do with this is when I go to Cars and Coffee up on Perimeter Mall in Atlanta, I hook up with the Children's Cancer folks, and I have a Zombie Road coloring book also, and we give out these coloring books to anybody that wants them, all the kids, of course, and if you make a donation to the Cancer Society, the Children's Cancer Fund, you get a coloring book, and, it's a good way to get people to donate money. Another thing I would like to do if I win this is I would like to write a children's book about the Hell Drivers, and the Zombie Road. I'd tone it down, the graphics and the gore and stuff, of course. Maybe even change the name on Hell Drivers for a kid's book. I don't know. We'll think of something cool. But then use the car. I mean, it's already a Lambo. It's eye-popping anyway. But when we get it a little bit radicalized, a little bit zombie-roaded, with the exoskeleton roll cages and the light bar, of course, and probably some bigger tires, some off-road style tires. So what I would do is use that car once we got it finished and looking the way we want. Like I said, it's going to be cosmetically changed, but not fundamentally changed. So it's so he trashes it. It could be changed back if you ever wanted to, I suppose. But I would write a children's book, a picture book, with a good simple story about the hell drivers, and use this car, to go save the day. And instead of giving away the coloring books when we go to these charity events, I would give away that book, and the car would be there, and I just think it would be really cool. And I can't give everybody a ride in it, of course, but like for Make-A-Wish Foundation, things like that, we would definitely, if a kid had a Make-A-Wish to ride in the Zombie Road Lambo, we would accommodate that. I do anthologies usually every year, and 100% of all the proceeds of those go to different charitable organizations. Our first one went to Wounded Warriors. All the proceeds from the first Zombie Road anthology went to the Wounded Warriors Project. The second anthology is going to the Veterans for Child Rescue, because that's kind of a near and dear thing to me. With Sawman Sawyer, he runs that outfit. And like I say, we take this to shows with the Cancer Society for Children. And if I get the Gallardo, I can get it pimped out the way we want it. I think it would be a cool draw for the kids. It would probably raise a lot of money. I don't know about a lot. It'd help raise money with the organizations I already work with. I'm not adverse to working with new organizations. And the builder. Okay, I'm a car guy. I love cars. I'm a Cannonball guy. I've held 4 records. They all got broken. I only have 1 left. But the guy that would help me build this is Fred Ashmore. And you guys might know him from his Cannonball Run records. And he worked on, what was the name of that show with Asian and farm truck? Jeez, Street Outlaws, I think. Is that it? God, I'm drawing a blank. I don't watch a whole lot of TV. Anyway, Fred was the builder for those guys for a while. And him and I know, can make this happen to not destroy the car, but really make it look really cool, really post-apocalyptic. I'm rambling. That is what I would do.